Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the new subscribers and my old subscribers, thank you so much for taking time to click the subscribe button and joining the family that I'm starting here in YouTube. I hope I continue to give out content that's helpful for you when making your purchases and something that will add value to your viewing pleasure when you're in YouTube. Today I am going to share with you the recent purchase that I made from Samorga. It's a bag organizer for my Chanel medium. So I haven't opened the bag yet. So from the bag, you have the sticker from Samorga. And I really like doing business with them because Millie from Samorga was very accommodating. I actually asked her to do something with this organizer, but before that I just want to show you the things that they've included in the package. And they also have this, make sure that the organizer retains its shape while being shipped to me. So like I mentioned earlier, Millie from Samorga accommodated my request because from the website, what happened with this one is I think there's 4 pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I asked them to do is to, instead of doing 2 pockets here, I wanted them to do a big inner slot because this is where I'm going to put in paper, receipts and stuff. So I don't think I needed 4 pockets of this size. So I'm just going to give you a close-up of the organizer that I have. As you can see, workmanship wise, it's well made. There's not much really to say because this is just a straightforward organizer. And what I ordered actually is a 1mm because I didn't want to add weight or to decrease the real estate of the bag because my bag has a very small capacity to begin with. So I just wanted to protect the inner leather lining of my bag. For reference, I would just like to show you what a 2mm looks like. Unfortunately, I don't have an organizer from Samorga with a 2mm. I actually have one from Zumoni. So this is the organizer for my Mulberry Mini Alexa. So this is how a 2mm versus a 1mm would look like. So a 2mm would have obviously significant weight to it compared to the 1mm. A 2mm would offer structure, whereas the 1mm wouldn't really offer much of a structure for the bag. So side by side, the Samorga and the Zumoni organizers are up to par with each other. It really depends on whether you wanna get the item faster, because for Samorga it took me more time to get the item compared to the Zumoni one. So let's go back to this organizer for my Chanel medium. I actually was debating on whether I'd like to get the same color as the interior of this bag, but I decided to go with this color instead. I'm going to put the color, it escapes my mind as of the moment, but this is a pink color. So the reason why I decided to do that is because I want the items inside to stand out, and since I'm the only one who will be seeing the organizer anyway, I decided to go with a brighter pop of color compared to the wine color of the Chanel bag. Without the organizer, I can fit in my card case, my key holder, my mirror, my pouch, my cell phone, and a headset. So this is how it'll look like without the organizer inside of the bag. So with the organizer, again, the reason why I decided to purchase the organizer is because I wanted to protect the inner lining of my bag. And this is an older bag that I have. This is from 2019, and therefore the hologram is still here because the newer bags have the microchip in it. So I didn't want this hologram sticker to get damaged. So with the organizer inside the bag, you will see that it's not really taking up much space, because that's the reason why I decided with the 1mm, so it's a little bit thinner. And this is how it'll look like. So again, I like the pop of color in the bag, and I feel that even though it's not a perfect match with the inner lining for the Chanel, which is more of the burgundy or wine color, this is still a pop of color. And if you notice, my SLGs are black, and this is the pop of color that will give me a little bit joy. I didn't want to go with the colored SLGs because I wanted to be more of a classic, but I feel black is a little bit redundant, and this one is the type of color that will give life to my bag, I feel. So let's see if it'll fit with the organizer. So I'll bring back my card holder, my key holder, my mirror, which I'll be placing inside of the pocket, my pouch, my cell phone, and my headphone. It made it a little bit cramped, but not as much as a 2mm. A 2mm would make it a little bit tighter, more tighter than this one, but I feel that it's not going to be much of an issue anyway, because these are the things that I really carry with me on a regular basis. So, but it made it a little bit tighter. So in terms of weight, I don't think it added to the weight of the bag because it's really very light. And it didn't really do anything with the structure of the bag, because to start off, this bag is actually very structured on its own. But the reason why I decided to do an organizer is because I really want to protect the inner lining. And the color itself doesn't really stand out that much for me. It makes it more lively, and I'm the only one who will be able to see. It's just like having an SLG of a bright color inside. So for those of you, you might want to have an organizer that'll match the bag exactly, but this is one thing that I chose because I wanted a pop of color in my bag. I didn't want SLGs of other colors because my SLGs, I prefer to have them in black. So that's it for me now. I hope that I helped those of you who are wondering if an organizer is good for your Chanel medium. For me, the 1mm works. The 2mm is a little bit thicker and it will add weight to the bag. So I'm going to try to see how this will go as I use the bag, how the organizer will stand, and how it'll wear and tear in the future. But for now, I would suggest for those of you with the Chanel medium classic flap to consider having an organizer to protect your bag, to make it the inner lining look good, and to avoid having too much wear and tear or damage showing in the inner lining of your bag. That's it for me now, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!